Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Silent, Ascension level 15. Let's see if we can have a double victory after that Iron Chad run. You know what? We took this last time and it worked out pretty nicely for us. Random rare. There's so many rare cards that I do not want to see. Envenom is too expensive. Not bullet time, it's you do 1 damage whenever you play a card. Whatever that one is called, 1,000 cuts, too expensive. There are some great rare cards. Corpse Explosion. I've begun to love Grand Finale, but you really do need to have a lot of draw in your deck with like escape plans and prepareds and backflips, and you need to have a well-laid plans. But I do like 6 max HP for 250 gold. Is there an early shop? There is, right before the elite fight. So I think I'm gonna go for that. Ooh, is there a free elite? Maybe. This could be a free elite, but I'm still gonna go for the gold. Because I think that if we can get some good relics early from the shop, we're gonna be extremely happy with life. So let's see what happens. Gotta hit him. We're still frail, but I'm still gonna block. Turn 1, drawing both the Shrug It Off and the Survivor and the Neutralize was not great because it meant that we couldn't really put up a lot of block on a future turn because of the frailty. But now you're dead. Okay. Try to keep our HP as high as possible. Poison Stab, Dagger Spray, Dodge and Roll. Dagger Spray is good if you're fighting the sentries. Poison Stab is good for basically everything else. I think we'll take a Dagger Spray. I punched my microphone again. I worry more about the AoE fights than I do about like a single target that we have to kill. And that might be my mistake. I still like it. It's also just a good attack. Like, even on, like 8 damage instead of 6 damage. What does the Poison Stab give you? 12 damage. I mean, 12 damage is pretty good, admittedly. I didn't even look at my hand. I thought I had another attack. I did not. So we took 3 damage for no reason. That's my bad, though. Ghost in a Jar is beautiful. And I think I will take a Flying Knee. I will remove a card from my deck. We would have gotten a free elite. I'm not going to heal for 20. We could just get a free elite and remove the curse, or a free relic and remove the curse. Art of War is not what I really want, but I'll take it. And we also have the ability to take Shuriken. With a Shiv deck, Shuriken is amazing. So we could easily turn this into a Shiv deck. We also have a Dagger Spray, which is good. So I think we'll take Shuriken and remove Regret. I would love well-laid plans, but we can find another one, I think. Yeah, this, take a slice. This has the makings of a good strength-based deck because of that Shuriken that we were able to buy. Unfortunately, on this turn, I am gonna take some damage, but I will block for 8. Burr, burr. This is not worth using the potion for. I need to save the potion for like a Gremlin Knob hit for 36, you know? Hey Milk Jug, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Gulog Rabito asks, when was the last time Abe played XCOM? Probably a couple of years ago, I think, at this point. Can't remember. I mean, the playlist is up on YouTube, you can just go look. At least we will get strength out of this. Our first strength upgrade. We'll have to rest at the next campfire, unfortunately, though. This has not been a very good combat for us. To be fair, we've added no blocks, but I think no blocks at all have showed up, so I can't really put too much of that on me. Still, we'll be at 15 HP. Hope that the next boss is Probably Lagavulin? I don't know. Anchor's pretty good. Piercing Whale is also very good. Yeah, we'll rest. We got the potion still. It is Gremlin Knob Boy. But you know what? There's one strength. He's gonna hit for 8 and then 24. Oh, he's debuffing me again. Okay. We're gonna have to use the potion to live next turn anyway, so you might as well try to take no damage and see if you can kill him without using the potion, and we did. Flechette's Dagger Spray, Flying Knee. If we're constantly playing attacks, I kind of like I kind of like Dagger Spray. Flechette's is also nice if we can get some more skills, but we're not really getting a lot of skills. If you get 2 skills, Flechette's is a worse Dagger Spray. But I'm still gonna take it, because it would be nice in the future. Oh, we got kunai? Hold, stop the presses. We got Shuriken kunai? Okay. Now this has the making of a very interesting run. Now, I will point out, we have not gotten a single Shiv card to show up, but every one we get from now on has to be added and has to be upgraded because it is just like the most important thing. I was only gonna play it twice, so I'm glad we got it. Even now, I'm like, against Hexaghost, dude, give me every Cloak and Dagger. Give me every, you know, Infinite Blades or whatever the heck it's called. You know the one. Oh man, please give me a heal. It's a curse. Duck My Power says, I regret being a doubter. Yeah, well, maybe not now, because we just got another curse. I'm gonna question mark. Ah, damn it. Wasted the wing boots of wingedness. Even though we've got some like good relics right now, this is not enough. Oh my god, well we gotta play this to live. This is not enough because we have to build into strength and dex, which we can't quite do right now. It's too slow, it takes too long to do. Tools of the Trade. I like it as a little free power. We have to rest. Try to gain as many stats as quickly as possible. This is still gonna be a very tough fight and a very tough run, but we're getting there. 3 energy. I can gain stats and take 2 damage. Or take none, but don't play Tools of the Trade. I'm gonna play Tools of the Trade right now. Now we can just discard burns if we get them, so that seems like a very good idea. Eight blocks, save the Piercing Whale. We're gonna slowly get out ahead of this guy. It's gonna take a while though. The slice is paying dividends, allowing me to get an extra block per turn. This could be one of those situations, you know what also helps with the curses? This could be one of those situations where I would take replacing all of your strikes and defends, trying to get cards that work with Shuriken Kunai, trying to get more shivs, because we just want shivs, we want all the shivs. This is a shiv deck now, if we can get them. Now, getting them seems to be the hard part right now, but we're working on it slowly. It's his big turn, hitting for 36. Sorry, 30. And you're dead barely. Okay, made it through the first floor. Great relics. Now all we gotta do is just make it through. And you know what? We're gonna take Sozu, we're gonna hold on to these potions forever. These are gonna be heart potions, if we can keep them that far. So we need to hit up some upgrades. Oh my god, if I go, well, we have to fight one elite on, we have to fight one elite any path. So you might as well fight this elite. Might be one of the easier ones to do. Hit up one shop later. It's gonna suck getting up there, but we'll see. What a turn. What a turn, what a turn, what a beautiful turn. There we go. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. I didn't have the energy for a piercing wail. My bad. We're gonna take 8 damage because I'm an idiot. Right now we're only gaining like 1 strength per 2 turns. Which is really not what you want. But hopefully we can get some more Shiv cards. We've just gotten very unlucky with finding any, really. You know what? I could have killed you, but you're gonna die next turn anyways. I should be paying more attention to the energy, because that did cost us a little bit of HP previously, but we do need to have the HP to actually... Oh, I can jump over her! I forgot about that. We do have to have the HP in order to... This is still a fine path. Sorry, we have to have HP to live. What was I saying? We have to have the energy to play cards. Something. I don't know. I was saying something. Sorry. My bad. Hit you. I've got so many ideas rolling around in my head. There's too many to keep track of. But also, like, please, game, give me some, like, shivs. You've given me 1 shiv card. I'm glad I took that slice, though, earlier. 14 damage. Leg sweep gets us there. You know what? Screw leg sweep. Smack them all. Man, dagger spray, such a good card against the birds. Okay. Not a bad fight, not a bad fight. Wish I had some passive healing, but that's okay. Escape plan is very good, as is Caltrops. I think I'll go for an escape plan first. Really? Well, we do have enough block at least. And you know what? If we've got the block, let's try to take out the fungi beast. Get that vulnerability dealt with early, and we're not. Oh my god. Kind of a garbage turn. We're not frail, so we can put up block, but we're still gonna take 4. Oh, there's all my defense. 6 times 2. Just block and, you know. Need that well-laid plans. Wish I could have bought it earlier in the shop, but unfortunately. We're gonna take another 8 damage here. I should have played the attacks before the block. That's my bad, but still, it's a bad turn. We're just being slowly ground down because we need a little bit more. If I could add, oh man, if I could just, I mean, obviously if I could replace every card in my deck with a Cloak and Dagger, I'd be extremely happy right now. Blade Dance, finally. Now we're not gonna go to the shop, we're gonna go to this shop up here. So we're gonna bail, fight one more enemy, and then make our way up. And hopefully the upcoming question mark will save our lives. Gonna take 5 damage. The library where we can rest would be very nice. Nice, let's go. Doesn't take us too terribly long to gain stats, but it's not as fast as we need it to be, let's say that. Because when we go and fight the elites before the heart and the heart itself, we're gonna need way faster stat gain than this. I will take a blur. And now we get, hopefully, 5 very good encounters here. And you know what? I gotta admit, 18 max HP is not that bad. We have 4 strikes. 5 strikes that give us some healing seem pretty good. So I'm gonna take the bites. Yes, I wish they were upgraded, but there's nothing we can do about that. Probably no need to rest now. The bites being upgraded would be nice. Another Shiv out of Blade Dance is pretty good. More weakness would be nice. I don't know, upgrading the bites seems kind of good, but I think we'll just start with like our good blocks, because I think those are more important. Let's go to the shop. I wish I could have gotten Toxic Egg earlier, but it is still worth getting now, because now all of the Cloak and Daggers are going to be upgraded. And I know we could have gotten Artifact, but this is not too late for this to be worthwhile. It's going to take a while before it's really worth it. You know, you want Toxic Egg instead of Art of War, not after Sozu. You have to take Pantograph. We could always bail. I would like to fight an elite. Can we, though? Or should we go, like, question mark, normal combat? I'm gonna fight, oh my god. I'm gonna fight one elite. And I was actually gonna say, if we draw Wraith form, we could just play Wraith form. But this is also a very good block turn with Leg Sweep, Blur, Strike, Slice, Flechettes will actually gain stats out of it, too. Yeah, I like this. Gain stats. Let's roll over those stats as much as we can, taking no damage. No reason to play Wraith form. We'll just play the bites as soon as they come up and hopefully, you know, heal out of this. Now, not being able to attack next turn kind of blows when all of our cards are going to be attacks, so I hate it. We also drew all of our blocks and our Piercing Wail on this turn, so the worst draw, the worst draw. I don't think we're dead, though. But, like, we just have to play Cloak and Daggers and hope for the best. So we're gonna take, what, 5? Still not that bad. We can finally attack again. It's getting a little obscene out here, though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can get this to do 12 damage. Hit you. That does 12 damage. Bite you. Dagger Spray. Bite you. Gain more stats. Might as well put up a block. It's okay, we got bites. This is what the bites are for. Can't believe you're still freaking alive. You know what? This is what Wraith form is for. Just gotta kill him next turn. Flechettes. Flechettes will do it. Rough fight, but we only really lost like 12 HP, and Paper Crane is just absurdly powerful. So I'm very glad we went through with that, even though it kind of sucked. Deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand. You have 4 skills. That's 16 damage. Then we'll get more shivs out. Decay. It's not gonna hurt us. You're gonna add garbage to my deck, but there's nothing I can do about that sentry. Excuse me. Hello, welcome that one guy, Carson. Shiv. I should not have played both of those, but we're not taking damage, so it doesn't matter. I should wait to play the Cloak and Daggers after I've played my other attacks. Now we are gonna take a lot of damage. We're not gonna die, but we're gonna get close. 6 HP. That's what the bites are for. Duplication potion can't be used. I think we do want a terror. And we're just gonna hope that we can get through this combat without dying, because, you know, life is pain. You've gotta go. The cultist has to go before he gets too strong. Too early for that. 12, 12. Perfect amount of attacks to gain 2 stats. Good. Taking no damage. So dump to defend. We'll just let Ascender's Bane purge. Lots of stats to be gained here. We're not blurring, so the blocks don't matter. Slowly trying to regain our health. But yes, it is a slow process. It's not worth playing, unless we're gonna kill on this turn, which we will. 12 plus 8, no, it's gonna be 12 plus 9, which is only 21. Still, we're taking no damage, and we've got 2 defends in our draw pile, so we should be okay. Man, we're slowly healing. It's taking its time, but we're getting there. Finisher is real nice. We will... We're not gonna rest, but we're gonna upgrade. Probably Wraith Form. We still have 2 uses of Winged Boots. I don't want to use them on this floor, I want to use them next floor. Oh my god, a Snake Plant. I'm just realizing one thing that we're missing in this deck is like a malaise. At least we do have Paper Crane though. We should play 2 defends. It means we take 1 damage. We don't get stats, but keeps our HP as high as it'll go. 12 damage, taking none. Do you have beta arts? I do, I just turn them off because I like playing without the beta art, because the beta art is distracting. Actually, more so it's because I look at at what the card looks like to know what the card is. If I turn on beta art in this game, I'm not gonna have a clue what anything does. Deadly Poison Dagger Throw Slice. I think we skip that. Okay, 25 HP. I don't think we rest. We don't rest for that much. We rest for 12. I think we just smith. Even if we make the bites better, you know, that's more HP gain. We can make Piercing Wail better. Blade Dance gets another shiv out of it. Oh, you're right, we also have Pantograph. Okay, yeah, okay. For full HP, good. Good, I knew that. I knew that. Do you think I didn't know that? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna play all of our attacks, so. Flechettes. 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3 attacks. 1, 2, draw 0 cost attack. Let's go! Solder J says, there are a few beta arts I play with because they're funny. You know what? You're funny. Okay, we're taking 7, but we killed one of the torch heads. And a new torch head is being spawned in, which is like the perfect time for it. We'll leave this guy alive with like 6 HP or something. Yo, very good time for that too. So we're gonna roll over a lot of block. Next turn should be the debuff. And we can easily kill these torch heads. We don't need Wraith Form way too soon. It's actually not a very good attacking turn, but whatever. We're 5 dex up and 5 strength up, so we're in a very good position. You're gonna buff. Oh, do it like this. Gaining more stats. Did that really not exhaust? Whatever, we'll exhaust it. Blur? I was kind of hoping for a blur there, obviously, but we'll just play our hand. Gain 9 stats up at this point. He's weak for forever. Now you know what? We could Wraith Form, and then as long as we play 3 attacks per turn, we'll counteract the dex down. 9 dex is probably high enough. So I'm going to play Wraith Form, and I'm gonna try to play as many attacks as possible to keep outpacing the strength down, or sorry, the dex down from Wraith Form. And I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I mean, I am rolling over 28 block. And you are absolutely dead because we have 10 strength. Fantastic fight. Power Potion can't even take it. Nightmare Grand Finale Phantasmal. Double damage is interesting. Nightmare is also interesting to fill up your deck full of zero-cost attacks or Wraith Forms. I think we're gonna take a Nightmare, although Phantasmal is good. Double the effectiveness of potions. But we only get 2. I think we'll take Black Star, though. Outpacing Wraith Form doesn't matter when you just kill the boss. Also true. Okay, we have 2 uses of Winged Boots. What is our path? We don't want shops. We have to fight an elite. There's no getting around it, even with Winged Boots. So I think we go fight, fight, fight. Question mark, elite, camp, bounce. We can do the same thing on this path, though, and not use Winged Boots. We'll elite, rest, fight, consider this elite, probably upgrade another card, maybe go to the shop, maybe bounce, we'll see. I like this path. It's the only one we got, so let's do it. 24 damage. Well, there you go. Nightmare Wraith Form is a free win. Nightmare Wraith Form is very good against the heart because then you can just keep playing it and get 12 turns of intangibility, which is freaking beautiful. You know, I think I might even play it now just because of the explosion coming up. Yeah, these guys are easy to kill. I think we'll just play it now. So I'm not even gonna focus on you, I'm just gonna focus on you. 12 intangible, 0 energy. It's not 0. Oh, you're saying Snecko Nightmare Wraith Form. Yeah, that is true. I mean, I will always add a Nightmare to a Snecko Eye deck because of that exact reason. The fact that you can just make 3 copies of any card that's free with Nightmare, and it's just extremely good value. There's some good stuff that you can do. You know what? Nightmare me a Shiv. I want to be able to be like maximum BM value here. There you go. I think a backflip fits, because we haven't really added any backflips to this deck yet. Now, Nightmare. Definitely Nightmare Cloak and Dagger. You know what? Dagger Spray would have been more damage. And now we've got 3 more added to the deck, which is beautiful. I don't even think we need to play Wraith Form. I'm just gonna hit the crap out of you and you're down to 36 HP. And we only barely got enough block, which is kind of surprising. We only barely got enough block, which is surprising. We also only have 42 HP, which is pretty bad. Here's hoping that doesn't, you know, screw us. Ah, Infinite Blades. Who's our boss? power boss. I still think Infinite Blades is absolutely worth it. We want as many of these in the deck as possible. We want to freak... Tempting. We want to freaking, You want a nightmare, that Infinite Blades. I think I'm gonna gain 999 gold and get 2 normality. Because we can visit the shop and then bounce. The money is still coming in. And with Tools of the Trade, we might be able to discard the other one. So I really don't think this is bad. 22. We're gonna take 2 damage. We've got bites. I don't care. Go ahead, hit me. So there is normality, so... Ah, we can just dump it. Beautiful. Now I could finisher him for 12 times 6 damage. I'd rather you didn't add a curse to my deck or kill me though, so I'm actually just gonna stop. Yeah, like I could do 72 damage, but let's not. Dude, thank God I added this, like, a little bit of discard to my deck, you know what I mean? $18. Give me a multiplicative blur, I think. Let's try to roll over as much block as we can. Okay, we need this. We need this. We need this. You're doing 57 damage. You're doing 57 damage? I guess we're not gonna be rolling over any block, huh? Because I gotta weaken you. We're taking 1, which is fine. Please don't add a curse. Let's go. You adding up like 16 block? Who cares? Cool. $14 block. Or sorry, 14 with a block rather. Who cares? It's a bit of a long fight, but that's kind of the point against this guy. You're okay with it being a long fight. We have a normality coming up. I kind of don't want to backflip. But you're dead. Piercing Whale. Another one of those upgraded is beautiful. We're gonna go to the shop. We're gonna remove our normality. Colorless cards at the beginning of combat. I'll take Apotheosis. Dude, we have a deck that needs upgrades. I think we'll take a pre-upgraded Apotheosis thanks to Toxic Egg. I think we will take a Footwork. Do we need a Footwork? We gain Dex, but this is just free Dex. Take a Toolbox. Jutsu Bracelet's kind of nice. We have the money, but we do want to hit up this shop up here too. So maybe we'll cool it. Now that we've got Apotheosis, we don't need to worry about upgrades so much. Yeah, I think this is okay. Now, we have to fight an elite. Let's do it. It's the Reptomancer. Trip, Thinking Ahead, Panacea. Panacea means we can play Wraith form as soon as it shows up. Kinda like it. Should have played Flechettes, my bad. We're gonna have to spend a Shiv killing you then. Still, that's not bad. Yeah, as soon as we draw Wraith form, we just play it. $10 damage twice. We can make this do 12 damage. Beautiful. You're not dead, and you're not dead. Okay, maybe not as beautiful as I thought it would be. I thought I had the math perfect, but I guess not. Still, we can bite our way out of this. Oh, artifact. Still. Well, if you don't play this, you're dead. So we'll play it. And we'll do whatever we can. We're gonna take one. We can still bite our way out of this. We can still do it. Apotheosis. Nightmare. Bite. Now we gain 3 HP per bite. How beautiful is that? There's normality, so I think we're just gonna bite, bite, bite. Not a great turn considering that normality was in our hand, but that's okay. $13 damage for 0 attacks. We heal very nicely. Yeah, we went down to like 17 HP, now we're back up to 35. Dude, I think we add as many infinite blades as we can get our hands on. I really do. Every single one of those is just dynamite. Panacea, Mind Blast, Enlightenment. On turn 1, like, he's gonna debuff us before we draw Wraith Form in all likelihood. Mind Blast is damage, but Enlightenment means we can play more cards, but none of our cards are really that expensive except for Nightmare, Leg Sweep, and the Wraith Form. Why do you have 42 max HP, asks I am lucky. I am not lucky, that's why. But in actuality, it's because we added the bites, so we traded away our max HP for future HP. I'm still gonna take Panacea. I was kind of hoping for the early Wraith Form, but I guess we could still draw it. So Panacea has to be played, has to be played, has to be played, has to be played. We don't have to play Footwork. Have to dump the normality. Need more blocks. Need more blocks. That's fine. Dump the flying knee. Oh, we have to dump 2, right? Okay. Well, dump the flechettes then. We'll take 1 damage. Vernacular welcome, hey! There you are. Goodbye then, I guess. Unfortunately. I'll see you later. We're gonna keep Wraith Form in the deck. This is not the time for it. Even though we're about to lose our artifact, we gotta wait longer. Yeah, we're doing a lot of damage and we're gaining strength and dex at a nice pace. Oh yeah, it upgrades the shivs too, forgot about that. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we deal 37 damage 6 times. Yep, I would say that's pretty good. Man, if only the other enemies in the game all had slowness on them. We're at full health too. Sundial Ancient Tea Set. I think we'll always be happy with Piercing Wails. I don't think we would ever not want to have a Piercing Wail in this deck. Have to take the key. Almost took back a marbles there. Let's visit here, see what happens. Add card? Oh, no, it's not add cards. It's Madness, which I don't care about. 2 max HP doesn't really matter. We're gonna go to this shop too. Well, we have we got wing boots. Why don't we skip? Visit the shop if we don't have anything good here. Thinking ahead, Madness for free. Another Infinite Blades. This is gonna be horrible, but also funny. Got rid of normality. Nothing else I like Blade Dance, but now we actually do get 3 shivs per turn. Do we really need a Blade Dance? I think we just skip. Save our money. With all these infinite blades, we don't really need too many more attacks. We need blocks now. So I think I'm just gonna leave. I will upgrade a... Tools of the Trade is free, but Piercing Wail is better. Oh, we're actually out of wing boots, which is fine. We'll just spend our money at the next shop, because there is gonna be one more. Hey, Hand of Greed. Yep, why not? Oh my god, we can Nightmare like a finisher. Or a Hand of Greed! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 6, 7. Counting energy there. But now we get 3 Hand of Greeds and 3 Shivs. All right. Oh God, Butterloaves. Well, thank you for the resub. Ayo. Yo, this turn's gonna suck. I'm starting to think that this turn is gonna suck. I can kill 1. But we're taking 19. We can heal through this and we have Pantograph, so it's not as bad as it looks. Let's make sure that you die. Okay, I'll see you next turn, I guess. Buttered loaves. I love the names. Taking no damage. Hit, bite. No bites are coming up, so I'm just gonna kill you. Again, we got Pantograph. Cloak and Dagger. Why would I not want Cloak and Daggers? Your deck is too thick. Shut up. Put an attack from the draw pile into your hand. I guess we would want something free. Although put a skill into your hand would have been nice. Rouse 2014. Ah, that makes sense. All you people changing your name all the time, making my life even harder. I don't know if I can kill you, but what else are we gonna do on this turn except play all of our cards? Are we live? I probably should have checked that before I hit end turn, but no, we are in fact alive. By the way, my hand is full. That was because of Centennial Puzzle. You know what? 30 damage kills you immediately, but we can do 30 damage and then hit you. That finisher was a great addition. Reflex, flying, need deadly poison, no thank you. So we are gonna get back up to full health thanks to Pantograph, so we have time for another upgrade. The problem is, our blocks kinda suck. We have way too many attacks in this deck. Yes, I know we needed the shivs to make that happen, but still. Dude, you know what? Give me a Mayhem. Ah, you know, it's not free. And it makes you stronger. But it's a free card every turn. Let's see if we can play it. Now, are we gonna play Infinite Blades? Look, I don't love it. I don't love it at all. But if we can get Neutralize out, Paper Crane is wonderful. By the way, you're doing 48 damage, so we are dead. We're probably gonna have to play Ghost in a Jar. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We didn't get any weakness is the problem. That's fine. That's why we were holding on to these potions. This is probably one of the worst bosses for us to be fighting anyways. Now here's the question, do you Wraith form? We actually can, because every turn we gain 1 dex. So we will outscale the negative of Wraith form. So I think you just play it in order to live over the next 2 turns while you kill the cultists. Yeah. It makes you stronger temporarily, but we should outscale you eventually. Especially if we keep getting free cards like this, which is nice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, you're seeing it. We get a lot of value out of playing cards. I mean, we gained 4 decks in 2 turns. Free bite. We gain another 2 decks. Yeah, as long as we keep gaining 2 decks per turn, we'll outscale. I don't know how this deck lives without Afterimage. Carefully. That's how it lives. Well, we got a power potion. We'll see what happens. I kind of agree with you, though. I guess the idea is, you know, hopefully we can just get enough blocks through, like, Cloak and Daggers, but we don't have a lot of max HP. We can't make a lot of mistakes. It is gonna be a tough fight. Oh, I fully believe that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't think the dex gain is going to be enough because we don't have max HP. We can heal, but we have no melees and only 2 weak cards, so we won't be able to purge the artifacts to reapply weakness. We have to get both weak cards within the first 3 turns. 4 turns. And if we don't get them, we'll probably die. It's tough, but we got outs. We just got to be very careful. We do gain a lot of stats, though. We have to Nightmare Wraith form. I think that's what we do. Hand is full! Goodbye, Shivs. If we can Nightmare Wraith form, we'll have 12 turns of intangibility. We could draw a Wraith form with the Power Potion if we need to, so let's not use it immediately. Ah, but it could be Afterimage. We'll probably use it immediately. Smith. A free tool seems very good, as does a footwork, but let's get that tools out there. Okay, Neutralize was upgraded. We have 600 gold. This is where we add the good stuff. Ice Cream is good stuff. Calipers is good stuff. We can take both. We can take both. Some turns we do put up a lot of blocks, so I kind of like it. Next turn is going to be 40 damage. This turn is 33. We don't want Panic Button. We'll take Finesse. Can't Piercing Wail. Now we can. Too early. Just saying. Can also neutralize for next turn, which is good. So we should Piercing Wail. Hit him with the... Hit you with the neutralize. I don't care about taking a little bit of damage early because we can gain it back via bites, and we have Pantograph. We just got to survive this fight. Can't remove decay. We have tools of the trade. We have some discard. I'm not that worried about a decay. If it's in the deck, it's in the deck. You're doing no damage. We're gonna turn. And we'll roll over like 30 block, or 15 block rather. 12, whatever. Yeah, this is pretty good. Again, I don't know what's gonna happen on the heart fight, but I like what we got so far. Very skill-intensive turns coming up. Lots of multi-flechettes would be nice. Tools of the trade is too much. We don't really need 3 of them. Bites would be pretty good. Slices would be good. But slice is just a shiv, isn't it? I think we'll, I think we'll just flechette. It's just interesting enough it might work. Choose a card to discard. I will discard 1 bite, please. We gotta do it like this. Can't quite kill you, but we're not taking too much damage. We're still in pantograph territory. We'll get 2 relics out of this too, which is nice. Flying Knee Survivor Finisher. Let's keep him in the draw pile, because you're not hitting hard on this turn. Dump the burn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get screwed. May have been able to kill you. That's a 25 block survivor and rolling over 31 block. On the heart fight, when the heart... Well, we'll get 5 HP out of that. When the heart... we probably want neutralize. On the heart fight, when the heart is not doing anything, we could put up a lot of block in theory. We just want an early neutralize here. Turn 2 weakness is nice. Put an attack from the draw pile into your hand, exhaust. It's garbage. This entire turn is garbage. But a skill! Oh my god, apotheosis early. Not like we need it that much, but it is still nice to have. We should have played Power Potion and upgraded it with apotheosis. That was silly. But that's okay. We're still pretty well off. I'm just gonna use it. Ooh, Envenom Noxious or Tools of the Trade, and we want Envenom. I was thinking about using it with Nightmare, but this is okay. Apply a little bit of poison. We're gonna take 3 damage and draw. We're gonna have a full hand, but that's okay. Now you're hitting for 67. This is where it's gonna hurt. We do have bites, but we need to block. Okay. I think we're dead. We didn't get what we needed. We had not enough max HP to live. If we could have gotten through this fight without dying on the first 3 turns, we would have been in the clear. But because of our max HP being bad, we didn't manage to draw what we needed, which was really just fewer bites, more leg sweep. We had to get leg sweep, essentially, because of Paper Crane. Not a lot of weakness showed up on this run, to be fair. We only got the neutralize that we started with, and 1 leg sweep showed up. We had piercing wails, but that's not weakness. There was no other leg sweep that showed up. There was no malaise. There was no crippling cloud. So the turn 1 neutralize that was in the bottle wore off, and we almost had enough block, but not quite. That was a fun run. I wish that we could have gotten it to work. We were very close. Better draw would have done it. If we drew Wraith Form, we would have won. Maybe not Nightmare. Nightmare turn 1 into the neutralize would have been great, but if we had that, we would have won. Wraith Form, we would have won. You know, there's a lot of we would have won, but what I expected to happen happened. I expected the first few turns to be what really decides it, because you're vulnerable and frail, and it's incredibly hard to block, and we had 40 HP. And if we had saved the potion, we would have lived, but we had to use it on the Awakened one in order to survive. If we could have saved the potion, we would have been okay. Still, fun run. Wish we could have done better, but it is what it is. I mean, we did a very good job. We won Ascension 15. I always have to remind myself of that. We just didn't kill the bonus boss. Still, fun fight. Yeah, bad power potion too. Didn't get anything good. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.